Thank you, VJ. Developing tonight, a shocking and disturbing scene at a Loudoun County home that investigators say doubled as a canine training and pet boarding facility. This is what Animal Services found. Dozens of dogs and cats living in poor conditions. Some of them had died. 7 News' Tom Rousey joining us now live. And Tom, right now investigators are working to see if criminal charges will be filed.
Yeah, Scott, and in the meantime, they have seized 24 animals from that location. And I am told as we speak right now, they're in this facility behind me. It's the shelter run by Loudoun County Animal Services. I'm told they are now being well taken care of. Frequent visits from veterinarians, but until last week, they were living in some pretty rough conditions.
Hey, Bobby.
This is Major, an Australian Shepherd about 3 or 4 years old. You may notice he's very thin. Loudoun County Animal Services Director Nina Stively says, unfortunately, until recently, Major and several dozen other animals lived in terrible conditions.
Saying how long it went on is a little difficult to say, but a dog doesn't get to the condition you just saw Major in overnight, or over a couple of days, or even a couple of weeks.
Stively says this picture is representative of the conditions the animals were living in. After receiving a tip, Animal Services entered this home on Sam Fred Road outside Middleburg on July 25th. They found 5 dogs dead and 19 other dogs and 5 cats alive. They seized the 24 living animals because they say conditions were so bad their lives were in danger.
Almost all of the animals were confined to crates or cages.
The home is part of a property called White Columns Farm. Stively says at some point in the past it operated as an Australian Shepherd breeding facility. You can see a page for it on Facebook. And more recently it operated as a dog training and boarding facility.
We do believe that at this point there were animals actively being boarded at the home. We are very fortunate that some of those animals were microchipped and we were able to reach out to those families. But one of our most pressing needs right now is to hear from anyone who is currently boarding their animals at this location.
Now, Animal Services tells me it is possible, depending on the results of their investigation, that the woman who was in charge of the facility could face criminal charges. We're not naming her at this point because she has not been charged with anything at this time. I did reach a woman I believe to have been her by phone today. She said, quote, "We love our animals, we take care of our animals," and then she hung up the phone on me. Reporting live in Leesburg, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.